I was right in the age group I knew that was going to be drafted. And I didn't want to be drafted. So I volunteered October the 24th, 1941. And went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and got me shots. Went to St. Louis, Missouri, which is Jefferson Barracks. In the formation there, about the third morning, this buddy of mine from Commerce, Texas, Friday Hawkins, and I had been buddies all the way along. The old boy in charge says, "Anybody in here want to go do want to go do general duty work on airplanes?" And that's what Friday and I wanted to do. So we stepped out. He says, "Okay, Hawkins and Goodin, you go to Mitchellfield, New York." Friday and I went to Mitchellfield, New York. There are 6 days, and I had a furlough. That's 6 days, furlough home. I was going across parade ground to Mitchellfield, New York, and the cannon went off. War broke out. All personnel returned to the barracks. There's my furlough. Through the wind. Then 3 days after that, we got on a boat for 44 days. Wound up in Brisbane, Australia. And from Brisbane, Australia to the Luzon in the Philippines, I spent 4 years. Port Morgan, all the islands and all around. Spent 4 years. Came home, got discharged September 8th of 45. I tried to get in July, to be honest about it. But it was October before I went. And like I said, it was some farm work. We were finishing up harvest there, and a broken instep. But I did go in 41, October 41. Well, I wish I'd brought the picture. I was in several narrow escapes, but I was in one real narrow one, going into the Philippines. It was on over the LCI. It was a landing troop carrier or something, this big old flat-bottom boat. And it had 10 GI trucks. And every one of them was loaded with 8 and 10 drums full of 100-octane gas. Because at that time, we'd take our own gas. Nobody brought it. We had to take our own gas, disperse it back in the jungle. But anyhow, just before in the Philippines, the Japanese blowed that thing all to pieces. And I was on it. Me and Bob Webber, this old boy, a good buddy of mine, all the way along. We landed out there in the water about 6 foot. Bob said, "John, I can't swim." I said, "Bud, you better or else." First thing you want to do is take those GI shoes off. And he said, "I can't pull them up and get them off." So I swam over and pulled Bob's shoes off. I already had mine off. And we finally, after about 6 hours in the water, got picked up a PT boat, carried us to shore. And another little deal, when we left there, going into Mindanao, Mindanao, in the Philippines, we had a big old, what's called an alert shack. They kept down the edge of the runway where the pilots all loaf and had their instructions stuff based on the walls and whatnot. And they had a snack bar and coffee and everything. And the pool was a big old cleat track. You know what a cleat track is? Big old caterpillar, but just big old rubber tires on it, tracks to the wheels. Max Hennick, the line chief, come around to me and said, "John R., you've got to go in, let's call it Mindoro. You've got to go to Mindoro and take care of that alert shack. I'm going to put you on that flat bottom boat." So I got acquainted with the skipper pretty well. He said, "Now, John R.," he says, "we're under heavy enemy, and there's no protection for the U.S. in here yet. But when I left that ramp down, you get on that cleat track and step right in front. You headed for the jungles and just duck your head and go back in the trees as far as you can, camouflage." When he let that ramp down, Sharon, I was so scared, I guess, I don't know what. I pulled them levers back, here we went, I went into that thing. I bet I went into 50 foot of water. We even got to shore. I don't know what happened. Well, I'm that old earth shack back there just flopping around behind me. I got out of that mess on the shore. That was very dang exciting, I'll tell you. Scared you to live without it. And there were 2 more. That was 2 of the main ones, really. And last year we had a reunion. We have a reunion every year, the 8th Fighter, 36th Fighter Group. In Bowdoin, Montana, my first sergeant. Well, I ain't got the picture, I'll never know. You had a picture of me bailing on the over edge of that ship that got blowed up. Oh, I had lots in there as a case kid. See that little scar right there? We were just about going. Got off guard one night. We decided to go wallaby hunting. Kangaroos, this jungle was full of them. We was no weapons carrier, no pickup. Going down through the jungle and whatnot. And this guy didn't have any cab or anything on us, no canvas top. And he said, "Slim, you better duck down. I'm going through some pretty heavy jungle." And I didn't get low enough, and an old prelim hit me right there and cut a big gash in my head. Out while first starting, he says, I ought to put you on about 5 days of KP for that. But you didn't do anything wicked. I got a good scar out of it anyhow. But when I came back, old Grover Forbes, the mail carrier here at Claude, and I was on the draft board for Claude, Texas. And they were still drafting guys. And all I can say that I was in a bad spot. Because nobody liked me or no part of me. I said, I'm going over and serve 4 years, and I'm dang sure going to try to send your little hind end over and finish it up. But they sure got the teeth at me. God, I had lots of trouble with the kids. Almost got shot a couple of times. Oh.
Still on? Yes. Okay.
I forgot about that, John.
You almost got shot a couple of times?
Well, got threatened, you know. No, I wouldn't get shot, but they sure didn't like me, Grover Forbes. But that was one job I just don't talk about. It was something.